8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, engine sequence start. 1, 0, launch commit. We have a liftoff. All engines building up thrust. Moving out. Clear the tower.
Clear. Roger, Tom, you got good thrust on all engines. You're right on the money.
We were in a position to open a crack in the door between East and West during the Cold War.
Меня сейчас, извините, я передам ваше разрешение на стыковку.
You can see his antennas from out here, Dick.
Roger. Apollo Houston, I got 2 messages for you. Moscow is go for docking. Houston is go for docking. It's up to you guys. Have fun.
All righty, sounds good. Apollo Vina, Mila, Alexei.
Less than 5 meters distance.
3 metro. 13 metro.
1 meter. Contact. Capture.
I wasn't thinking so much how far way down the road it would lead as I was, well, we can demonstrate to the world that 2 countries with different languages, different units of measurements, and certainly vastly different political systems could work together for a common goal.
All right, auto show. Hawk value loop 3. Okay, the camera. Ah! That's Passenger. Got it. Go ahead, Tom. Look here. Glad to see you. Here. Passenger. Очень рад видеть вас. Очень рад. Это Роща день. Советский Союз, Соединенных Штатов.
New possibilities are opening up for fruitful development of scientific cooperation between countries and the peoples in the interests of peace and progress of all humanity.
It's taken us many years to open this door to useful cooperation in space between our 2 countries. And I'm confident that the day is not far off when space missions made possible by this first joint effort will be more or less commonplace.
Final.
Go.
Guido.
Go.
Retro.
Go, flight.
GNC.
Go, flight.
Apollo Control, 99 hours, 29 minutes, phase elapsed time.
This is Apollo Control. At acquisition here, we should have confirmation of undocking and a real-time television picture of Soyuz from Apollo as it backs away.
The Apollo-Soyuz mission, looked back at it in retrospective, say it was the second time in the whole history of the Soviet Union and the United States we worked close together.
And definitely from my position, I can see that most out of all kind of width with the cooling side, that is kind of been like proceeding.
It provided a framework for the international cooperation and what we do today on the International Space Station. And the type of working groups we have and how we approach things is all based on what we worked out from Apollo-Soyuz, starting from scratch. So that kind of opened the gate to go forward for international cooperation and exploration.